What's up, WWE Champions Universe? This is Lee from Champions Chat, and this is your WCW Weekend Contest walkthrough for the Elimination Chamber Flash Feuds. We'll read some of the blog, but also interpret more of it than anything, and we do have a surprise character that you can see on screen. Champions, there is no 90s party without the great Dudenator. Celebrate our 8th anniversary with brand new retro Sami Zayn. Unlock him with shards throughout the contest and offers alongside Elimination Chamber themed rewards and milestones and on the prize wall, including a revamped feud chest. That's important. New retro Sami Zayn. You can see him right there. He's kind of your Muscle Man Bray for this year, basically. The surprise character. Please note, screenshots are taken from subject. Let me try that again. Screenshots are taken from a test environment. Text numbers, items, as their subjects change. Some parts of the contest may still be a work in progress. So checking game for the latest numbers, items, and the contest. Once contest started. Basically, like, this is good stuff, and most of it will stay true, but some of it might not. So check in game for final. Solo contest begins tomorrow, 2/28 at noon Pacific time. Ends 3/3 at noon Pacific, and then you've got all the things that go with it. Faction contest, 2/28. Battlegrounds competition, 2/28, and you can see their ending times. War Score 1, 2/28 at noon, but that doesn't mean that's when the feud itself starts. Because if you go down to Flash Feuds, you see 2/28 at 6 Pacific time that actually starts. And then War Score 2 is 3/1 at 3 a.m. to 1 p.m. the next day. 1 p.m. to 1 a.m. the next day. And War Score 4... Wait, 1 p.m. to 1 a.m.? That's not exactly when they're going to run. Because there's no way they're running 12 hours. Although that would be cool. It would be cool if they were 12 hours each. Reward highlights this weekend: 5,000 shards to unlock Sami. Like I said, he's the real S+ tier chase. John Cena's also, but it's like how we've had Queen Nia and Gunther, in the past, or OTC, Roman, those type of things, like much higher unlock. So there's 2,500 that you can get in the regular shards. If you spend, then there's the other 2,500 right there. Assumably he'll be in the loot, so if you get super lucky there, you can as well. And then Hip Hop Cena, who is the next Meta's champion, 750 in the web shop events, and that's it. Maybe in loot as well. Asuka, 200 in premium and 200 in regular. And then Radical Seth, 150 in regular, 100 in solo premium. Premium prize wall. Collect the top premium medallions to receive top milestones in the leaderboards. You see that there's the Champions Feud chest, which has shards. Like 300 Gunther shards would be incredible. I mean, those are all S+ tier super rare characters you see 300 shards of. So I wouldn't, it does say S+ tier shards only. So yeah, maybe that is it. And then you can also get things like plates, and there's things like the Nightmare Insignia that you maybe have a couple of, all the way down to the 8th anniversary plates that you probably don't. I'd take another Eyes of Judgment. I don't have a Lion's Gaze, so there we go. Revamped Elimination Chamber Feud Champion Chest. Collect all top War Score competition milestones to get this revamped Feud chest. Get a guaranteed S+ tier shards and skill plates. So, the way it reads, guaranteed shards and skill plates. So you get 1 shard, 1 skill plate set. I don't know. We'll see when we open them. Also, Ultimate Random Era with class straps, 150% gem damage, and gold tokens. Then there's the regular prize wall. So the revamped the Ultimate prize wall has the feud chest. Gotcha. And it doesn't say how you're going to get them. Medallions in the top milestones. Okay, so it's bonus milestones and spending. There we go. And then, let me scoot that over. Then the regular prize wall has the Yeet, time to get radical. That's the new Seth plate. Devil's Drip, so you can make the Devil's Yeet. Down the Rabbit Hole, useless mostly. Devon Specs, there's a couple of good people on. Dead Man Sigil, still okay on some people. La Familia is good. That's good. Shards of Abby the Witch, Bo Dallas, Jay Uso, Nia Jax, Jade Cargill, Jacob Fatu, Rex Regum, Muscle Man. I'm like 200 or 300 away from him now. Solo Sokoa, Maxine Dupree, JD McDonough, and Ilya. Ultimate Straps for Sammy Dudenator, Liv Morgan, Seth freaking Radical, and Asuka, as well as John Cena. And then other premium skill plates case, so not the new chest, just skill plate case. Moment token bundles, Fury 2 medals, and those are no longer the top thing anymore, but you need as many of those as you can until you get the Fury 3 medals. Strap parts and coins. There's also an Elimination Chamber bag, which is not the super good chest, but does still have 20 shards of some rare characters. Lyra is my current favorite female to use in the game. If you have a Devil's Yeet on her, 120 to 130 million with 3 quick clicks. Easy. Bodacious Becky is a good Pokemon, and same with Glamour EST. Neither are great fighters. But anyway, solo contest. Here's where you can get the balloon for the great Dudenator. Earn solo contest points in the Feud Battlegrounds competitions and contest tours. Max milestone 12 million. You get 3,000 Sami Zayn Great Dudenator shards, which doesn't line up with the 2,500 that were earlier, but the reason is some of those are going to be in the premium section, so don't count on getting all 3,000 unless you're paying or have really, I guess lots of CSS. I don't know. More than likely just paying. Also 400 Asuka shards, 250 Seth Radical Revolutionary shards, 7 Elimination Chamber bags, and 33 Elimination Chamber medallions. Hopefully that's enough to get me Muscle Man shards, and hopefully it's enough to recruit him. Top 40 can also earn the brand new Sami Zayn at up to 6-star silver. And here is your CSS. Win a match in the Elimination Challenge Tour with Lyra Valkyria, with Jey Uso, with Seth Rollins, with John Cena Hip Hop Hustler. That one's going to be rare. Asuka, that's fairly rare. Nia Jax, fairly rare. Seth freaking Rollins, fairly rare. So more likely, maybe you'll have Lyra, possibly Jay, probably Seth at this point. The rest are fairly rare. Asuka, maybe. Feud Battlegrounds competition. Win in the faction Feud Battlegrounds and win with contest rewards to earn big points. 300 million is the max milestone. 300 million. So on paper, that doesn't sound bad. Usually it basically works out to be the same amount of matches or time either way. You get your shard bags with shards of specific ones to fuse up. 24 of them for each with up to 200,000 B tier shards, 8 Elimination Chamber medallions, 10,000 Feud loot coins, 3 Elimination Chamber bags, 2.125 Elimination Chamber solo contest points, and the top one out of all the battleground scorers gets a Sami Zayn, and the top 800 can get up to 250,000 solo contest points, more class shard bags, and more. Here's how the CSS works for each feud. You can already see the first lineup in there. It's Asuka, Bodacious Becky, Entitled Chelsea, that's the non-zombie version, Liv Morgan, Jersey Wildcat. Feud 2 is Nia Jax, Lyra Valkyria. So notice that, never mind, she's not in that one. I'm wrong. Nikki Cross, Io Sky, and any female Hall of Famer. Feud 3 is Sami Zayn, already, the new just came out, so if you get lucky and pull him, that's where he goes. Seth freaking Rollins, Drew McIntyre, Master of the Claymore, and any Seth Rollins. Feud 4 is John Cena Hip Hop Hustler. Good luck there. Jey Uso Yeet, maybe. CM Punk Best in the World, fairly accessible at this point. And any Jimmy Uso should be fine, but usually that's like at 6-star or something like that. Faction contest, spend Feud loot coins, collect medallions, and evolve, fuse up superstars. Max milestone is 50 million minus 1. you get some stuff. You can see it there. It's pretty basic. Also, top 1,000 factions can earn up to 500,000 solo contest points in the leaderboard. Okay, war score competition. So here you can see where the bonus milestone includes the premium prize wall medallions. So the max milestone is 750,000 and the stretch milestone is 10 million. That's a big stretch, right? So the war score competitions, 750K all the way up to 10 million. That seems like maybe 7.5 million is the max milestone and the stretch is 10, but I'm reading what I'm reading. And the top one gets a 3-star gold Sami Zayn. I gotta stop moving it left to right. So you can get up to 150,000 Elimination Chamber faction contest points in each war score competition, which doesn't equal to 10 million. So we'll figure it out. Limited time tours. You can go in each day. On Friday, there is a 24-hour tour for anybody who pulls Sami. There you go. Also, Elimination Challenge, 6-star with any SmackDown. Then you've got the Jersey Wildcat Striker with Liv Morgan. Any Liv Morgan tour with Oblivion or Watch Me Live. Friday is just Bliss with any Alexa Bliss. Saturday is Belair, the Fresh Prince, maybe. Bianca Belair, EST or Glamour EST. Saturday is Bayley Damage Control or the Role Model. Unfortunately, not Zombie. Cena on Sunday, which means Veteran Salute, who you maybe have by that time up to 6 gold with Fuse. May the Best Man Win, which is basically the Elimination Chamber. So it's Hustle, Loyalty, Respect Cena, like the old school one, Logan Paul or CM Punk. Sunday, McIntyre, which is the 2 more prominent Drew McIntyre variants. And then Sunday again, Women's Chamber, Lyra Valkyria, Piper Niven, and the Men's Chamber, Bloodline Jimmy or LA Knight. Yeah, hopefully you have, I guess LA Knight would be the better way to go. But anyway, rewards you can see on screen, 6.3 million solo contest points, and if you have Sami, you get 20 chamber medallions. Otherwise, pretty basic stuff. Flash feuds, feud requirements. You can see the first set in the game already, and there's the time frames for it, 6 p.m. Pacific to 2 a.m. Pacific. Asuka and Open, Becky Lynch, Bodacious Becky, any 6-star Trickster, Liv Morgan, Jersey Wildcat. First time win gives you 65,000 points. So again, war score competition wise, if it's up to 10 million, yeah, we'll see. Maybe it's 10 million the old way. I mean, 10 million used to be like really hard to hit on the war score competitions, so maybe it's just like counting it up the old way. I don't know. Anyway, Feud 2 is Saturday from 8 a.m. to noon, and you've got Nia Jax, Queen of the Ring, an Open, Lyra Valkyria at 6-star, and any Powerhouse female at 6-star, and then any Hall of Fame at 6-star for the bottom row. And then Feud 3 is 6 p.m. Saturday night to midnight Pacific time. And that one's the one with Sami. Good luck if you pull him. Seth freaking Rollins at 6-star, and any Seth Rollins on the bottom. So you need to have a lot of Seths ready to go on that one. Then the last feud is Sunday, 6 a.m. to noon Pacific time, with John Cena, Hip Hop Hustler, Jey Uso, and Jimmy Uso being your line bonuses all the way down. So one thing we always say as a PSA on how to run your lines, if you cannot beat 6-star golds pretty proficiently, then don't create a roster that's more than about 150 to 175k overall talent. And typically that means you fill out the bottom line only, because you do want the war score boost. If you have Jey Uso Yeet, then fill out the middle line, but maybe not the bottom. And if you have Hip Hop Hustler, you can beat 6-star golds, you're fine. But then you could fill out as much of it as you probably want. And if you can beat 6-star golds with any or all of the characters you have up there, give or take, who are CSS, then you can fill it up as large as you can reasonably get done quickly. For most top-end factions, 8 to 10 minutes for a brawl is about what the expectation would typically be. So you want to make sure you can win 5 to 8 matches in about a minute each, give or take. Also, with your first time wins for a superstar in a brawl is each time you go in and then go back to the main screen, you get a bonus for the first time you use each character to win a match. You don't have to change out your lineup. Just when you go back, it'll reset, and then you get the bonus again. That's it for this one. Aside from, don't forget, you get an extra chance at the Dudenator in the forum giveaway, so go on the official forum and give constructive feedback. It doesn't mean you can't rip up what you don't like. You just got to say it kindly, and like, here's what I did like, here's what I didn't like, and here's what I would like to see change so that things I didn't like would become things I do like. That's kind of the format. We've seen a lot of people that have listened to us and hopped on there win, not because we have any influence with Scopely, I promise we don't, but because the odds are far better that you'll win that than typically pull the new character in their debut weekend in the loot. So it's actually to your benefit to go and do that on the official forum. That's it for this one. Pretty standard Flash Feud weekend. The biggest thing is question mark on that. Like max milestone 750, but stretch milestone is 10 million. That's a big difference. So that we'll have to see in game. And then how do we get there? Is it just doing the old fashioned war score? Who knows? But if it is feasible for you to get into those stretch milestones, those gold bonus milestone tokens for the prize wall do seem to have pretty high value based on what you could get from them. So I would recommend, if you're able to go ahead and try for it. I will try for it depending on if I get called into work on Saturday or not. So we'll see from there. Other than that, yeah, just let me know what you think in the comment section. Like this video. Sorry it's a little bit later. We didn't get the blog like we normally do. And I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.